Yo, yo, yo. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's the sound of the music? Is it too loud or too quiet? I had to restart the, audios, so I don't know if it's all perfect again, but I try to get it in the same spots. Good morning, Eric. Good morning, Jaden. What's up, Alan, Deep, Jorge, KT, Pike. What's up, Mango, JB. What's up, Candace? It's perfect. Good, good, good. Glad to hear that. Good morning, Sandollar. And yeah, guys, I don't understand. My my OBS crashed this morning, so ignore the top and bottom gray bars. Normally those have my social medias and other information there, but not today. For some reason it corrupted. It was like, hey, this image doesn't exist anymore. It's like, all right. So I'll fix that today. I've been meaning to make that look better anyway. Good morning, Driz. Good morning, pun intended. Good morning, Kid83, Chuck. What's up, Barros? Morning, chat. Solid Uber sesh. Let's get it. Love to hear it. Good morning, Mel. Good morning, Shaq. What's up, Fred Aggs? Morning, E. Morning, Charlie. Morning, Evis. Glad to see you again. What's up, Anna? What's up, Genesis? And yeah, apparently from the economic bot, all we have today is the Fed Governor Jefferson speaks today at, I think that's 5 my time. So that's either an hour before the market. No, that's way after the market closes. I think we should be fine on him. Let me double check that. I'm gonna go to Econ real quick. Let me double check that time because that doesn't look right. No, he speaks at 5. Never mind. 5 Eastern, that would be 4 my time. So yeah, literally an hour after the market closes, the Fed speaker speaks. So you guys actually have nothing to worry about today. The Fed manufacturing survey comes out, but that's from the Dallas Fed, so I don't think you'll get much. I mean, you might get some volatility out of that, but I don't think much is going to move from it. So today might be your only calm day of the week, actually, since he speaks after the market closes. He speaks during the day, speaks during the day, speaks during the day, speaks during the day, speaks almost an hour before the close. So yeah, every other day has got a lot of either speaker and news or just speaker, so careful with that. But yeah, this is probably your only calm day with news, so we'll see if we end up pushing up, get some early week optimism. But as you guys can see, we did close at 395.75 last week. We will be opening around 398, give or take a little bit because we are 26 minutes before the open. Good morning, everybody. Be sure to drop a like on the stream. Also, make sure to go to the community section of my channel and go vote on that latest poll. I was just kind of curious to see what everyone's opinion was. So go vote on that open poll that's on the YouTube channel itself, on the community tab. But as you can see, we are going to be starting a little bit higher than we closed last week, and we'll be starting over 396.30. So there's a very good chance we want to go push up towards these recent highs, maybe even 401.50. So we need to worry about that 400.60 level again, mixed with that 400 flat, which you guys can see it's still up there. So we'll be fighting that today. Oh, and I just opened Photoshop. This is going to make the stream lag for 5 seconds. I did not mean to do that. Hold up. We're going to have to exit this program when it opens. Hot start, Josh. Hot start. I fat-fingered. There we go. Okay. I do not need Photoshop open. But let's get our previous day close marked. Actually, no, don't mark that. Mark your pre-market low. So this is actually a really good break below level. Color that red. And then we have a break above level, 398.80, green. And we're choosing the pre-market low because it's farther down than the previous day close and previous day high, because these are technically in the range now. So we'll be looking outside of that. towards 394, maybe even 393, which on the bigger time frame you guys saw there was that 393.60, 392.60 levels below if we did crack 395. So this is actually a really, really good area to target if this pre-market low does break. If the pre-market high breaks, that could be seen as an initial break above. I wouldn't say it needs to be like where you're looking to enter, but this can be seen as an initial break above level to the upside to maybe go reach 400, 400.60, which you guys know we've dealt a lot of problems with here. And then maybe 402, which I was telling people on the trade floor this morning. If you do see a breakout today to the upside, don't just watch out for 400.60. Watch 401.50. 401.50 is another big level. So giving everybody a little bit more passive of a target before that 402. That's essentially the game plan, though. From bigger to smaller time frame, that's what we're looking at, both bear and bull scenario. So as you guys can see on the bigger time frame, if we are going to lose this support, let's say we lose 396 this morning, they just come back down, they sell it off for some reason, and they break that support, where are they going to want to where do they want to go retest? The previous day high, maybe that 2-day go high, you know, the meat of it, and then maybe see if they want to go down and test these supports that we keep bouncing off of. So I wouldn't be surprised if we got a third test of this blue area if we do end up cracking supports. So be very careful is all I'm saying if we do crack supports today. Because this could really go anywhere. It could stop you short and keep you just in range. It could really sell off a lot more. We'll have to see. But overall, in the smaller time frame, though, the game plan is set for what we're looking at today. So we'll see what kind of movement we get. Do we get a push through pre-market high and maybe see a push into the 4s? You know, the 400s again. Do we finally see that again? Do we see a rejection after some time into this area and get some consolidation? Do we get a rejection just from the get-go and we just end up down here in the mid 390s, maybe even lower 390s? We'll have to see. But be sure to drop a like on the stream. I'm going to type this up. Give me a yeah or a thumbs up or a yes if any of that made sense to you. I'm going to type this up real quick. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to you. If I didn't say it to you, I think I stopped at Genesis. Good morning, Mel, Divert, Boo Boo, Foul, Dom, Brandon, Brady, Ben, Pike. Good morning, Daniel. Good morning, VKK. Good morning, Ben. I voted on the poll in the community tab on the channel. If you haven't voted yet, hurry up. Yeah, let's go see how that's doing. Again, you go to the YouTube channel, go to the community tab, and then go vote on this. I was just curious really to see what everyone thought of, because I did see a couple people complain and say, I wish you didn't do pre-market prep so your streams could be longer. And then somebody said, I wish you did pre-market. I hope you keep doing pre-market prep and keep your usual stream length. Because during the week, I like to give you guys just like 2, 3, 4 hours of streams for like Monday through Thursday. And then on Friday, we give you that full day stream. So try not to spam too many people. But yeah, make sure to go vote on that poll though. All right, well, I'm glad everybody gets it. I'm going to move on from SPY. That is kind of the main breakdown from bigger to smaller time frame, both for bull and for bear scenario. There's definitely a couple different scenarios in front of us, but we are starting up a little bit higher, so it's a very good sign for bulls, considering the daily time frame is very indecisive at very big levels. Even if I just go to a chart that's untouched. Actually, we can just delete this chart now. I forgot. I think the only thing I like about this move so far that is retaken, even if you don't like this indecisive, because this is a 50-50 candle. I don't care who you are. This is a 50-50 candle. Nobody has control on this candle. I would say it's a very peculiar candle because you have basically a bullish engulfing if you just look at the bodies of these candles. It's not really that if you count the wicks, but it still has that kind of effect if it's just the bodies. And I think another thing that I do like about this move so far is that it's trying to hold where it fell to last time. If you remember, everybody was a little confused on like, all right, well, where are we going to go from here? You know, here, let me go back another day. back another day. This is super confusing, right? Like, this doesn't look like it's going anywhere, right? You don't have any, like, confirmation of upside, downside, you know, anything. It doesn't have any confirmation for anything, right? And then the next day, you get this, like, lower open that's like, all right, bears are definitely in control. By the end of that day, everybody's bullish again, right? And then you see a higher open and a continuation. This is kind of how I see where we are right now. We're kind of this candle right now. And then this is today, where we're like the higher open. If they have this higher open, they can possibly have the momentum to take us through to a couple other levels, kind of where we initially fell from. If you take that same exact ideology, where we fell from was kind of over here, right? They kind of fell from over here, and then we've been recovering ever since, right? So if this is the bullish candle, and we're getting the higher open, where did we fall from? We kind of fell from between this high and the open of that last green candle before that reversal happened. So if anything, we're probably going up to about 400 at least, in my opinion, if you base it just on the bigger time frames. I would say 400 is a key area for us to go retest. So there's possibly another $2 of room above our head of current price right now of 398. So above pre-market high, you really do need to just target 400 and then kind of just test the waters with runners if you want to. But past that, we really don't know who has control. You know, because at any time in this area, you could see a very harsh seller candle pop up, and then we're coming right back down. You know, and who's to say too that I'm wrong, that this isn't already the bearish retest? You know, if this is supply and you broke down from here, could this also be just called a retest? You know, so it's like from the high of that move to the low of where we finally bounced from, we really need to get over the high of this day. If you think about it in a lead test manner, kind of on the daily time frame, we really need to hold above 395.95. If it doesn't hold this level, this really could get ugly again. So essentially, if you want to just mark these levels, go ahead, you know, but that's kind of what I'm looking at for the bigger time frame. Just kind of like how my thought process is working, just so if anybody wanted to know. That's essentially what we're looking at. But let me go back to the normal chart, and then we'll go through a couple other tickers real quick. Alright, so last night I posted a game plan on Apple. That's still in effect. And I think I posted one on AMD. Yeah, and AMD is still in effect. Perfect. Alright, cool. So I can just add those to the list today since I already had them posted last night. Whoops. Come on. There we go. Microsoft. That doesn't look bad over pre-market high. It's pre-market low. This wick right here. So under 280 basically, or over 282. You have a $2 range on Microsoft this morning. AMD still in effect with the levels I drew last night. But it looks like over 99.20s or under previous day lows. We can look at that. So I'll probably keep AMD on watch. Is this the right chart? Yes, it is. Previous day open, pre-market high. So we'll just, since that level is a little bit higher, we'll just go ahead and erase that previous day open because pre-market high is a little higher. So focus on that. It looks like 270.50s could be a good level for NVIDIA towards 272, 273 area. Below. Damn, that kind of sucks. Pre-market low is a little bit lower, but the combination of previous day close and pre-market low might be a very good combination to the downside for NVIDIA to maybe go retest, you know, some of the lows of yesterday, Friday. They made a low, a higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. So I would be targeting a lot of those higher lows before getting to that previous day low if it does break down again. Big if. Amazon's above a pretty big level on their smaller time frame. I don't know what that level's doing, but we'll redo it. 99.10 is a good break above level for Amazon. But they have a very important psychological level near 100 here, where we have a ton of levels. Tesla. Looks like 195.25 is in play again. I don't know how many times we've typed that level before. We've definitely been typing that one a lot, though. It looks like above 195.25 could be good for potential bulls. Below 193.20s could bring sellers down to this area here, but I'm not necessarily sure if that's a good thing to say. Oh, look for shorts here. No, I don't think you should look for shorts until you see a break of previous day close, or maybe a combination of this area even, of this bigger time frame level up to that previous day open. Maybe even it's good to just wait for that to see if that gets tested. So that'd be very big if you got a test of this, like a sell-off at open and then a bounce, because that could be a really, really good hold of that area too. So we'll definitely keep that in mind. Meta. Kind of looks like Apple a little bit. If you go back to Apple, Apple's got really good evened out lines everywhere. That's why I love the Apple chart so much. And they don't really have much going on. They're just kind of flat. If you go back to Meta, they kind of got the same thing going on. We got a bunch of like evened out lines everywhere, and then it's just flat in between that range that it started at last week. So 207, 205. That initially needs to be your breakout for Meta. 207, 205. Maybe we'll type up Meta. 205 to 207 range is key. From open because we have that range. I want to make that clear. Netflix. I'm on the wrong chart. That's the wrong chart. There we go. That's right. That's why it's called daily, because I'm dumb. Because here it is. Daily because I'm dumb. Because normally the levels that this is on default, but I kept messing it up, and I just haven't gone back and fixed it yet. But I think at the end of March, since this month's coming to a close very soon, I think I'm going to... what's it called? Sorry, I was reading a message at the same time. I think I'm going to redo a lot of the charts very soon. So if you guys want to do like a weekend stream soon or something, maybe we can do that. And we can clear a bunch of the charts, kind of clean up the watch list a little bit. Just kind of go through the thought process of it all, and then yeah. But I think I'll do that soon. Just because it feels like it's been a while since we did these levels together, you know, kind of leaving them there. But again, you know, you really shouldn't have changed your levels from when we streamed them before, unless you were just doing it for practice, which I can totally understand that. Previous day open and low is 320.60s. Previous day high 331.85 is what we're going to look above for Netflix. So I kind of like Netflix a lot too. It's weird adding 2 comm stocks to the list today. Oh yeah, we need to keep our eyes on the banks again today, because banks are kicking ass this morning. So if they're still holding up during the day, that could be a very good sign for a lot of sectors to start picking up again. Hey, Baba's not like super crazy this morning. That's a good pace, I guess. They really need to get past the meat of that previous day high, and really they need to get past all of this, the high to the open of the last green candle before that reversal that hit that day. So they really need to get past that general area there. To the downside, I completely forgot. Downside, probably just wait for pre-market low, because that takes out everything. Previous day close, previous day highs, the entirety of pre-market. The only thing left you have after breaking 86.50 is the retest and the previous day open. So I'd kind of keep an eye between this area, if it does break this, around 85.80. That's got a very wide range, though. Boeing, keep your eyes on a bounce. They are holding over previous day highs. So if they continue to hold over this area here, that could be a very good sign for bulls for Boeing. Looks like a lot of these charts are kind of focused on previous day highs. See, even right here on Square, even after that massive dip, they're holding above previous day highs. And that's kind of their like last level of defense, really. You know, this is kind of like the tell-all level. But I'm seeing that for a lot of charts. Like almost every chart we've gone through is doing something similar. Another bank kicking ass, good sign. Coin is perfectly in range. That kind of looks like Meta and Apple a little bit. I'd honestly just keep your eyes on 65.80s and 69.22. Pretty much 69.25. Give yourself that psychological number. If you're looking at Coinbase. They did take a pretty heavy hit last week, though. Them and Square, so I'd keep an eye on that. I felt large. There we go. That looks a little better. Let's see if we can add something else to the list real quick. If not, I'll just leave it at this. Maybe we'll try to add AMD or NVIDIA. Yeah, I'm at NVIDIA. I just didn't want to go like Apple, NVIDIA, AMD. I didn't want to just add tech. I wanted to give it like another chance for other sectors. But it looks like, honestly, tech and comms look the best to me. That isn't to say discretionary can't kick some ass today. We have seen Amazon and Tesla do very well. I'd really like to see Tesla sell off at open, or at least in the first couple hours of the day, so we could see it hold above the yesterday's open, and then see, does it want to hold that or not? That'd be the ultimate test, though, for that chart. Good morning, everybody who's saying it. Sorry, catching up to a bunch of messages now. Roku got the upgrade today. Could feel Netflix. Definitely, man. And Netflix, you've seen what Netflix can do when it has a really good like rally day or even a sell-off day. It has a very good percentage day, though. Over the weekend, DB looked like a good swing idea for Poots. Morning, Tobias. Hopped in your Twitter DM today. Published a new piece. All right, I'll go check it out, and we'll check it on stream or something. If I don't check it on stream, it'll be right after, but we'll see. Above 270, 50s / below 267. I'm kind of just typing these lazily because I don't really see them as like amazing charts. I just kind of see them as like I need more information. So that's why you're not seeing me go super heavy on details on these. This one has everything I could ever ask for. But a lot of these charts, including Apple even, really need more information because you just kind of have really good moves, and it's like, well, that kind of like keeps you a little bit cautious to grab calls above the first breakout, and then it kind of puts you more in the seed in a bias position where it's like, well, I kind of feel like we need to retest more. And that's kind of what it feels like for a lot of these charts, to be honest. I see some of them coming down right before open, though. You can see Meta, Netflix, Google, that entire sector just came down. I like that NVIDIA, AMD, Apple, and Meta are all kind of just chilling. They're not really going super far up or super far down. They're just kind of there. So that's a very, very good start for those. But yeah, I'd say my breakdown of the bigger time frame is really what you should go off of today for SPY. All right, now we can do this. All right, list is sent out to everybody. Just making sure we're all good on that. All right, cool. Morning, y'all. Morning, King. Clips. I'm already done for today. Shorted London Open and made my daily goal twice in the first. Hey, nice. Amazing start for you then. Bread and butter, Pike. I see it. What's up, Sinful? What's up, Leo? Oops. And yeah, make sure to drop that like button. Appreciate that. I see a few of you saying it. Or to hit that like button, not drop it. Don't drop the like button. How dare you? 285%. Damn, Tobias. Starting your week off really good. Then had time to write, so we on fire today. Love it, man. I love the efficiency, man. Love the productivity. Good morning, Lilit. Dude, apparently it's Money Monday. It's Tobias Monday. Tobias Tuesday is now Tobias Monday. What's up, Ace? How you doing, pal? Love that energy, Lisa. Love it. Can't be second if I don't see other messages, right? Straight up types first, and it's been like almost 30 minutes into this stream. That's so funny. Alright, Devin's in there waiting for me. We all understand SPY though. We all get this chart that I was going over. Whoop, wrong one. We all get this chart. We all understood what I meant when I was going over that fib of the high to that recent bounce. We all understand we need to essentially hold this area, and if not, then we're probably going to come back down very harshly. If we can hold this area, it could be a very, very solid retake for bulls to potentially push past 400s. We all get that. We all understand we're in a very crucial area. On probably the most calm news day of this week, too. So another very good sign. This is most likely your only calm day near you. If you want to go back in the stream, be my guest. We did cover a bunch of stuff. If you have access to the Discord too, I have a literal update video there that has the economic news and all that too. But check out econoday.com. It's a free website, and it's awesome to kind of just keep you in line with what's going on for the day and the week. All right, I was just making sure we understood that because I just don't want anybody to come back and be like, yo, how come this break above doesn't make sense? Like, what are you talking about? Talked about it for 20 minutes straight today. All right, glad to see a lot of you guys getting it. We're all on the same page. All right, well, I'm going to put my headset on, and then we're going to go join Devin. Where are we at? Yo.
Yo, good morning, everybody. Happy Money Monday. Josh, is your mic coming through Discord too?
What?
Oh, no, I hear you. Never mind. I hear your keyboard typing away on stream, but I didn't hear it in Discord.
My bad.
So I wasn't sure if your mic was working for a second.
Keep relative idea on where banks are all day, Devin. Right now they're up about 1 3/4%.
Yeah. Are we out of the waters with the banks, or will there be a couple more? Find out over the next couple months. All right. Let's look around, see what's happening. Com's kind of weak on the open. Google it yesterday low. Meta coming down. See if that breaks the Netflix's pre-market low. They've been really strong last week. It's Monday, no reason to rush into any trades. Hurry up and wait. Let the first 10-30 minutes shake out.
Ooh, Tobias, yeah, this one you DM'd me is actually a really, really good topic. Yeah, I'll link that in stream in a little bit.
That's like getting it going on the open, getting over 195. Amazon, not so much. Meta taking out its yesterday low with Google. Comms really weak on the open. Microsoft pre-market low. Netflix took out that pre-market low. Nvidia taking out pre-market low. Banks are holding up so far with Berkby and JPM. UNH is at yesterday pre-market high.
Microsoft bringing tech into the red area.
Apple's not selling off near as much, but we are getting a wick on
Semis are selling off too with Microsoft first 5 minutes. Amazon and Tesla opposites. All three of the Com Kings are selling off.
Apple's way stronger than Microsoft. Yeah, Goody's got hammered, but it's getting a nice little wick here at yesterday low. People got excited on that one. Apple's at its pre-market yesterday high area. See if we can pop over that.
Comms on the red sector. Call out Lisa. What's up, Evis? Cameron O'Connor, good morning. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope you did too, Cam. Thank you for bringing the positive energy into here again.
XOM's popping its pre-market high. See if it can hold 105 and get to 106.
Yo, good job, Knock Stuff. You're in here on your LUV swing. I assume that's up. Damn, that was a quick answer. I just said that. It has to be location because Knox still legit just answered me within 2-3 seconds. That was quick. That ultra low latency is no joke today.
Definitely doing its job.
Wisconsin still kind of far. I don't know, man. You answered kind of quick. That was really good. That's pretty cool, though. Wisconsin. Originally from Texas. The best way to spell Texas.
Wicked up above that pre-market low in the video.
Meta broke below very well in the first 5 minutes. My phone is heating the F up. I'm going to work. See y'all all tomorrow. See you later, Tobias. Have a great rest of your day, man. I'll be linking your Substack in the stream later.
Apple's starting to reject with Microsoft now. Tesla's still trying to push higher at 196.63. Bank's still holding up. SPY hasn't really moved too much.
It's because everything's pushing and pulling right now. I would say there's a lot more trying to hold to the right than there's even going up or down right now, though. Some things are literally just opening and going sideways. Couple weights moving up, couple weights moving down. Apple's super indecisive at the open. Microsoft knows what it wants to do at the open. Semis brought down another half of that tech sector. Amazon not helping Tesla. All the comm kings are chilling, pulling down a little bit more. The comm kings. That's the first time I've said that was today's stream. It's kind of what they are, though. Google, Meta, Netflix, the comm kings. Possible seller candle popping up here after the first 10 minutes against the pre-market high. See where this ends up closing. This does have a couple more minutes, about another 2 minutes pretty much. See who has control. How was everyone's weekend this past weekend, these last 2 days? Hope everyone got to chill a little bit, maybe review a little bit. If you guys do have the BB course, you guys need to go check the very bottom of that page. I need to be reminding y'all more, honestly. But the new scalp trading series has just surpassed 15 episodes now, so make sure you go check that out if you have access, which most of you should if you have the course, if you're a YouTube member, or if you're a premium/lifetime member in the Discord. There's like 3 different ways of seeing this. So a lot of you guys should have that playlist. I would definitely be going through it. So, just updating. Still closing lower on this candle, but we still got another minute and a half. A little under a minute and a half. Back for one message, short the F out of SPX and don't cover until 38.90. Thank me later, bye. See you later, Tobias. King Carnage said going to become a YouTube member today. That's what's up, man. Hope you enjoy it. We had like what? It was like 15 gifted, or like 10 or 12 gifted memberships last week. So I know a lot of people were going through it this last weekend. So I was just curious to see how everyone thought about it. Went through the BB course this weekend. Super helpful, chipping away at the scalp vids, feeling more confident. Love it, Driz. Love to hear it, man.
We're 30 seconds left on those candles. We're pulling back closer to the pre-market midpoint at 397.13. Apple's starting to come down with Microsoft. Amazon's moving lower. Meta's back at that yesterday low. Google's not too far from it. Tesla's rejected after that big push. See if they hold pre-market high. Nvidia's back under pre-market low. Berk B slowed down at pre-market high under midpoint. JPM's slowing down as well. See if either one of those break their yesterday high. That's not going to be looking great.
SPY, that's more volume on the 5 minute than the opening candle. It's a very good amount of volume pouring in. Dude, yeah, they surpassed that crazily. All right, and I think what I'm instantly curious about is 2 things. Do we crack 397.30s and move to the downside more? If you go from the open to the close of that red candle, highlight this area between the golden pocket and the halfway point. That's going to be a very big decision for bulls. If they can surpass that, they can invalidate that big seller candle that just happened. If they maintain under this, that's going to add fuel to the fire of that red candle. So keep your eyes on that. It's not just this candle either. It's over the next 10, 20, 30 minutes. Could even take an hour. But keep your eye on that. Yeah, Pike, that seminar was cool. It was like me, like a few other traders kind of covering. It was mainly me covering, but there were a lot of other traders that stepped in that were really cool and had really awesome parts. So that was a cool little seminar for anybody who caught that. And it's at the bottom of the course as well, for anybody who is interested in it.
Com's getting quite a bit of buyers. Meta's all the way back above pre-market low. Netflix popping pre-market high. Apple's starting to come up a little bit. Amazon's finding some buyers as Tesla's trying to hold 196. Apple coming back up close to that pre-market high. Microsoft's at pre-market low. Nvidia's all the way up to its midpoint, past its opening price. Berk B, JPM holding up. JPM's at its pre-market high.
So 80% on the 1 minute, but didn't take it because I wasn't sure if there was less. I guess you could say there's less confirmation, Brady, but if you see it on the 1 minute, that's still a signal to you. Again, stick to what you are comfortable with. I would not focus on just the 1 minute and then randomly jump to, like, let's say, like the 20 minute, and then you start taking trades on that, because that really wouldn't be helpful. And vice versa. If you're used to like the 5 minute or the 10 minute, I wouldn't necessarily jump down to the 1 minute to take a trade until you've visualized or analyzed it enough for yourself to really kind of get that confidence of like, all right, what am I looking for here? AMD rejecting Friday's low. Good call out Dynamics. Good to see you again. Google is approaching current day open. Good call out Jazz. What's up, SF? What's up, King Kobina?
Apple and Microsoft both at yesterday high. See if they get over those. Microsoft still has pre-market high above, but Apple will be getting over both yesterday high and pre-market high if it pops that area. Tesla's coming back up to previous intraday high. JPM's trying to break pre-market high. Netflix is getting close to yesterday high. Forgot to get a 15-minute candle on the market. See what it's looking like.
If we get another rejection and pump, it's gonna 30-minute candle is gonna look even crazier.
Mm-hmm.
And welcome everybody. We have almost 200 people in here. Under 100 likes. Let's even that up a little bit. Let's get it to 125 likes. Can we do that? I use a 2-chart grid, one with 1 minute, and the second I use for 5, 10, 30-minute charts in one day. Hey, nice, Charlie. That's a very good idea. That's actually what I have as my backup setup if I'm just like chilling here on my own. I'll leave one for like the 1 minute, and I'll leave one for the 1 or 5 minute. I kind of switch it up sometimes, and then the other I'll use for like the 10 or 15 or 30. Just give myself a bigger view of what I'm looking at. That's very effective though, Charlie. Good job.
Apple getting over that yesterday high. See if it confirms. Trying to be a leader. Microsoft's right there.
Good job, Sinful. And yeah, every sector is green now. Even the Com King slowed down. Comms are green again.
Meta had a really nice buyer off yesterday low, back up to pre-market lows, trying to get back over right now. Same thing with Google. Netflix is leading, back at yesterday high. Coming closer to that pre-market high.
I just touched it to the cent on SPY. See if we pop it or not.
Apple Apple's just right over that yesterday. Amazon's at pre-market high coming up. Tesla making a new high today. Microsoft trying to pop it on SPY. Meta's coming up a little bit more. Do we get it? Still no clear pop over pre-market high. A couple things slowing down. Still got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds on this 10-minute candle.
Dollar and VIX coming down a little. See if it continues. Good call out Cabina. Hell yeah, Netflix is killing it.
Yeah, Netflix popping that yesterday high.
Tesla's still holding
Nvidia,
up too.
Nvidia had a really nice pop too, the 270, but it's rejecting pretty fast. But yeah, it got moving real quick.
AMD as well. AMD did the exact same thing.
Apple's trying to hold yesterday high and push higher, so we'll see. We're almost 1 minute 30 seconds on the 10-minute candle.
Microsoft too.
If we can hold up here on all these candles and we don't get wicked down, it's not looking too bad.
I'm actually surprised Microsoft invalidated that move right here, because that wasn't from that second candle. That was legit from open. So very, very impressive recovery by Microsoft. And as Devin was just saying on Nvidia and AMD, which those did really good. So it looks like a lot of things pop back into range that were looking a little scary, like Google. You saw Meta. You saw Netflix. So honestly, we're looking pretty good for a move to the upside here, as long as everything can keep holding.
Peaking above pre-market, my bad. Peaking above pre-market high, trying to get it going. Short-term volumes coming in on SPY, as we got less than 30 seconds on this 10-minute candle. Netflix looked really getting over that yesterday high. Berk B is getting close to its pre-market high now after a retest. Good stuff from Mel and your SPX so far. Hopefully we can get this pop. Got our new 10-minute candle.
Good morning, D-Touch. Full port FRC joke. Yeah, JK.
Apple's 10-minute candles trying to make that new high. Amazon's right at pre-market high. Microsoft trying to get over that yesterday high. Pop 399 with some volume. Come on. $399.30 right after. Still no crazy pop yet. Apple moving a little bit higher. Netflix still moving higher. Netflix being a leader again.
Yo, good job, VKK. He's killing Netflix.
Let's go, VK.
Wait, dreaming. Does that mean...
Uh-oh.
Does that mean we're about to pump? Yo, that was a little scary on Friday. I did legit, like, press play, pause it, change the song, go back, play. And every time it, like, any millisecond of it playing, there would be a green candle moving. That was so scary.
Apple's still pushing higher, get over 160. See if Microsoft's going to catch up. Get over its pre-market high. We're having a really hard time around this pre-market high 399 level. Still no pop.
The dreaming indicator. Dude, it really is a thing. Nah, it's just timed really well with, because I start the playlist the exact same time. I start the play. That song is in the exact same spot of the playlist every time. So when it pops up, it's at the exact same time of the market every day. Which, if you narrow that down, that's 23 minutes into the market. So that actually isn't that crazy to see it approaching important levels within 20 minutes of the market opening. That's very normal. But yeah, that is a little freaky. I will give it that. Apple, Microsoft still holding up well. AMD slowed down big time. Huge wick on that 5-minute chart. The comms are really working themselves back right now while everything else is chilling. Comms are really kind of just quietly retaking a lot of really good levels right now. If you guys remember, comms were red almost by 0.10. They're up almost 0.25% right now. So they have recovered very well. Remember, banks were up 1 3/4% before open, or at open. They ended up almost hitting 2%. They're now up just 1.5%. So they have kind of gone up and back down, but they're still kind of in range of where they hit. So comms aren't really affecting us super heavily yet. I don't see healthcare completely screwing us yet either. BABA rejected that previous day high supply. Came all the way back down to pre-market low. Keep an eye on that 86.50 for BABA. Airlines are doing pretty good. Ooh, coin taking another heavy hit today. Very good volume on that chart too. It's almost the opposite of the open of Friday. If you look, they had that big push, a little bit of a dip, big push, very good volume too. And you can see over here, it's like the exact opposite, but to the downside. It's almost the exact same candles too.
Amazon rejected, Microsoft, Apple slowing down, a lot of things slowing down. The SPY couldn't get over that pre-market high. Now we got to go see if we can break down under these previous intraday lows, or are we going to hold around 398 and give it another shot?
Rambo. Is Bitcoin dropping? I don't know. Let's see. I'm assuming if coin's dropping. Looks like they took a little bit of a hit last night, but they aren't really much more down than where they closed on Friday. Yeah, they just rejected where they closed on Friday. So I wouldn't really say selling off. They're still in the general vicinity of where they were. Good question, though, because, yeah, coin was falling heavily. Okay, y'all remember when I drew that first, like, fib? We're still kind of fighting that. We went past it and validated the seller move. Rejected pre-market high. Now we're kind of stuck between that area there and that pre-market high. We just keep squeezing into anything we can, aren't we? And with lowering volume, let's go ahead and add more convergence or more divergence to this squeeze here.
We got about 3 minutes on our 30-minute candle in the market.
Potentially revalidating that seller candle we had in the first 10 minutes today. Hey, what's up, my Discord fam? How y'all doing? We got Wall Street Alley in here, Voidity, Taylor. What's up, Taylor? Shane, Rubio, Hihi Moozy, DX Mac, Chris, and Boo Rock. How y'all doing? Y'all can just type wherever. I pretty much check every channel while I'm streaming.
Dollar volume on the short-term time frame coming in.
What's up, 300? How you doing? Feeling pretty good, man. Kind of taking it slow. Beginning of a new week. Today might be our only calm day.
Which means they could range trade us all day pretty hard. Don't necessarily have to expect a move today.
They started us up higher, too, so they could pull back like $3 and still be in range.
Mm-hmm. And just like slowly grind it down, so it's like nobody wants to really trade it, but it comes down. Them guys.
And yep, Brady 5-minute is also still showing a higher low. We don't have any new lows yet.
Yep. Higher low could be here.
See, we went from like, remember I was showing you we're kind of stuck between pre-market high and this fib here. Now we're kind of stuck between this fib, which lines up with today's open, and today's low. Now we're kind of stuck. It's like two tiny areas. There's a tiny area here and a tiny area here. It just keeps getting worse and worse because we just keep producing lowering volume. We're producing smaller candles. This is actually wicking back up right now as I'm saying that. See where we close here, though. Overall, though, it might be better to just watch on the 10-minute for now. We're about to get the close of our first 30. I was just about to say, I bet our first 30-minute candle. I said this earlier when it was like 18 minutes left in this candle. I would not be surprised to see us go up, then reject, and back up again, just so the first 30-minute candle starts with a long-legged doji, which is the most indecisive candle in the market. And that's
Right
literally about to close.
Right on top of the 9, too.
Yeah, right on top of it. Very, very indecisive 30 minutes.
All right, candle. Apple's still over yesterday high. Amazon's still battling, trying to get up to pre-market high. Microsoft's still right under that yesterday high, pre-market high above. Tesla's still up battling above the 10 on the 10-minute 9 EMA retested. Now this next candle's opening much higher.
That had slightly rising volume on that last candle, by the way. 5-minute. What's up, Jeremy? How you doing? Spy Chop still gotta get. Yeah, there's just so much indecision right here. Apple really just solid right now. Good call out Dynamics.
Is Roku running with Netflix? Oh yeah, nice.
Same to you, Jeremy. Hope all is well for you too, boss. Yo, where my boy Sherman at?
Mm-hmm. Sleepy Monday. Amazon's right back at that pre-market high, previous intraday high. Week new high made on Netflix. He's lurking. Get the coffee ready.
He's like, damn it, Bither said my name. Nah, Sherman, you don't have to join. It's really just whenever you want. I don't blame you if there's a chill day. It's kind of nice to do every now and then. Who would have thought they gave us another very indecisive candle? Wow.
Microsoft's finally trying to get back over that yesterday high, see if it confirms this time.
Yeah, watch tech over pre-market high. Healthcare is pulling back more. Watch discretionary over today's high. Comms over pre-market high in today's highs. Banks are pulling back more. I told y'all to keep watch on that. So banks and healthcare are not helping this initial push. Industrials pulling back. Staples pulling back. Base pulling back. Utilities pulling back. Energy actually trying to base and build back up. Which, again, that doesn't really help out much. They don't weigh that much.
Man, Whacker, that happens to everybody.
Don't make a habit of it, though. That should not happen a lot.
Yeah, it should not happen a lot, but it definitely does. Every now and then, we all make that brain fart.
Shit, it's even worse. Even more in depth than that, Devin. It's even worse when you sit there and you like sell a contract and you think you're out of a play, when in reality you're longing and shorting it now. That's a worse feeling. That's when you're like, oh shit, I didn't close it and I'm randomly hedging myself. That's a horrible feeling.
Apple's still holding that yesterday high really well. But Microsoft wicking again. Don't like that.
You look cute in your gym pic, Devin.
Gym pick. Yeah, I seen you there this morning. You were getting it in. I was like, sheesh, look at Josh over the corner.
You know me, all the best gyms are in Ohio.
Apple's still trying to push higher, see if we can make this new high a day. Can it be a leader? Netflix is still trying to lead. Roku is definitely doing the same thing as Netflix. Good call out to bring that to attention. That's a nice little mover right now.
NVIDIA does look good for more upside. They've been holding that CP GP area of the igniting candle to the upside.
Yeah, NVIDIA does look good too. Apple's about to make that high. Amazon's right at pre-market high. Microsoft's trying to get back over that yesterday high. Tesla's still consolidating, bringing the 9 closer towards it on the 10-minute. Still in English.
That open range breakdown on Netflix was OP.
Mm-hmm. People going to the streamers. Looks like Roku and Netflix got a lot of attention, but Google and Meta don't have it as much. So it seems like streaming services are taking a little better
Dynamics. Big brains think alike. No, it's great minds think alike.
Yeah, we all should be staring at the same things.
AMD building back some good strength. So is Nvidia. Both semiconductor kings are picking it back up. Amazon, Tesla looking froggy. Right as the comm sector looking tired again. Right as everything was synced up again too. Darn. Alright, well we'll see if what happens here in a few minutes. But I do like a lot of the reversals to the upside that's happening right now on those heavier weights. If you guys are in the Bueller Buys Discord and you have a membership to some extent, you need to be looking at Bueller TA. Scroll up. There's a video that updates SPY, the levels, the thought process behind some of the levels, what to look for up and down, as well as economic news where you can click on this link as well just to kind of see the week for yourself. But I would definitely check that out if you have access, of course. If you're a YouTube member, you also have access to that. That's on the members section.
Amazon getting that new high day. Trying to break pre-market high.
$300. I don't know what other people say. I try not to let a lot of noise kind of pour into my own. But I'm kind of non-biased. I like to focus on both up and downside. I don't really think it matters if we're towards the end of a quarter or not, because you could say the opposite as well during certain quarters. Because what if we're selling off all quarter, right, and we get to the end of it? Then you could technically say a buy-up could happen, you know? So it's kind of like, I don't know. You're kind of like asking a question that could really cover both sides of the story. You could really defend both bulls or bears, in my opinion, at least. So I'm just trying to not be biased. Now, if you want to look at the technicals of it, if you go out to the bigger time frame, let me go to an empty chart. I keep going back to this one. If you go back to a bigger chart, though, regardless of where we are in the quarter, ending or not, we have made a pretty good low so far, and we've built off of that low. So we're really just trying to see, can the retracement of that low hold, pretty much the low of this candle here, or can we finally push a new high? And in anything in between, you should be looking to short against resistance or long against support, is how I see it. So but right now, you're perfectly in the middle of the range. Right now, though, you are holding a very good bullish push. So I'd say today is in good control by bulls, as long as they can hold over the pretty much the close of Friday, is how I see it. It's how you're thinking about it as well. Okay, good. Yeah. If whatever the non-biased answer is, trust me, that's almost always the correct answer. Plus, I don't know who you heard that from or anything, because some people really are like super biased when it comes to like, oh, I'm super bullish or I'm super bearish. It's like, yeah, but why? You know, why are you? Because we're not in a bull or a bear market, so why are you bullish or bearish? Shouldn't be just one. Especially right now. This is what a lot of people call a news-driven market. You're not just one or the other. So you're going to see very rapid and volatile movements to the up and the downside, sometimes creating very large ranges. If I go out to the bigger time frame here, you can see we actually haven't gone that far in the past 3, 6, 9, almost 10 months now. We've kind of maintained this range. It's just been very wide, and since then we've just kind of been trading inside of that. That perfectly lines up with what kind of market we're in. So in my opinion, you really could see a very nice solid launch to the upside over the next 9, 10 months. You could see the same exact thing happen to the downside over the next 9 to 10 months. It's just not fair to say. Plus, it also adds on to that analysis too, because if you look at the candle we have, I know there's a lot of lines in the way, but that's a very, very indecisive candle considering we're at the end of this month. That should be a pretty closed candle right now, and it has really good volume. Again, adding to how indecisive things really are. Nobody knows where we're going. If anybody tells you they do, they're lying to you. I'll be the first to tell you I have no clue where we're going in the next 9 to 10 months, because we're gauging the aggression of the Fed fighting inflation, and now they're having to worry about this bank crisis. So it's not as easy as like, oh, just keep cutting rates. No, it's not. Nobody has a single effing clue where we're going. The Federal Reserve has no effing clue where we're going within a year from now. They barely have a 6-month target. We have no clue where we're going.
There's a lot of people that just blatantly ignore what the Fed say too. Like Jay Powell's pretty much said, we're not pivoting, we're not pausing, we're not cutting rates this year for the whole time. And everyone just keeps getting this glimmer of hope every time there's data or something good that oh, maybe that's what they're gonna do. Like, I don't know. It seems like
people definitely don't pay attention to what the Fed say because everybody keeps ignoring them, even though the Fed have actually been telling the truth since day one. They have not once lied to us. They've been telling us what's what every single time. They have not lied to us a single time.
Not at all. So I think they'll stick to their game plan, and that's what's going to keep, making a lot of people mad because they feel like they should be doing it faster.
Leland, where are we going in the next 9 to 10 seconds? Honestly, I can answer that question. I think we're most likely moving to the downside if we cannot retake this blue area here because we are rejecting under today's open, so we will most likely see a flush to the downside, maybe retest today's low, maybe test 397.30s, but that is where I can see us in the next 9 to 10 seconds.
Speaking of, Apple is coming down to the previous day close / previous day high, getting below it, and the 90 EMA on the 5-minute.
Burke D's at its pre-market low almost, and JPM slowed down quite a bit as well.
Y'all see gold totally break trend today, pushing 180. Yes, I did. I've been seeing a lot of different people saying they're buying gold up right now. That's news I'm seeing regardless of me looking or not.
Yeah, Russia just bought like another 1 million ounces or something like that. Insane.
People don't talk about how much gold China has too. China has an immense amount of gold.
What people don't know is that a lot of that gold is actually in the Federal Reserve building in New York. They kind of just transfer the gold in bins and call it China's.
This is yours.
Mm-hmm. Like, we have it, but it's just in a bin labeled China or whatever. It's something like that. It's really shady stuff.
It makes sense, though. I mean, they own pieces of land here. We own pieces of land there.
True.
Which a lot of people think, like, oh, that's impossible. We would never do that. Nope. Why do you think our real estate markets are intertwined?
Definitely.
You'd be surprised how much gold is in people's homes in India. I actually have heard a funny fact that there is a lot of gold in an average daily Indian household. I did not know that before, though. I think I just watched like a small clip of that like last week. First thing they buy even before a house is gold. That's crazy. I mean, that's awesome. That's wild to think about. That's a lot of residual gold sitting out there. They use gold as ornaments. That's pretty cool, actually. Still rejecting that retracement. As indecisive as it is. Leland, I'm going to turn off the alerts for the BB bot. Unless you're beating me to it right now somehow.
5 really coming down.
Yep, starting to get a little more sell-off now. Apple, everything pulling back universally. See if we can get through this midpoint.
I mean, I didn't see a single bullish breakout today. I don't know why somebody would say that. Hasn't been a single bullish push. We also haven't had a good bearish push yet either. We're still waiting for that to break. We've had good bearish retracement. In the interest of South Africa or China, it is a toss-up. China does not export any gold in 22 years. Yeah, so far that is the lead test EVIS. I didn't want to draw it because I didn't really like the movement from it. But if you go from that pump to that high of that move, they did actually reject it perfectly. So it looks like my retracement percentage was actually sitting there perfectly from that first move we had to the downside. The halfway point of that candle basically has been kind of the control point. It's kind of been whoever controls this area controls the direction short term. Bulls took it, failed to hold it. Bears took it. There's short-term holding it. We'll see if they continue to hold it or not. It's definitely a fight over that in-between area, though, so far. Hey, good job, Pike. Hey, Braden. Also, good job for you. Y'all are killing it. And good job, Evis, seeing that on your own. I didn't even draw it. That was all you.
Seeing that price action, baby.
Looks like my little guesstimate worked out though so far. Just kind of talking about most likely going down to test 397.30 and slash low of day as long as we maintain under that today's open basically. Now what we need to see is really a push past 397.30s or a break of pre-market high. We're still in that range. We've tested both sides of it. We've gotten our footing. Now we need to see some continuation out of this area. This indecisive candle is picking up volume very well too. 15 seconds left. Here, Alan, I'll ask Chat GPT because that's a Chat GPT question.
That'd be a big cube.
Your session has expired. Log in. What? Yo, my history with ChatGPT is the funniest thing ever. The first thing I see is it says hippo versus shark, losing animal battles, spies plans unknown, naming conventions for countries, and now this. If you take all the gold ever mined in the world and all of history, how large of a cube would it make? If you were to take all of the gold ever mined in the world, it is estimated that the total amount would be approximately 190,040 metric tons or 199,040,000 kilograms. To calculate the size of the cube would contain all of this gold, we need to know the density of gold. The density of gold is approximately blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Therefore, the cube would be approximately 215.44 centimeters or about 7 feet on each side. That doesn't sound right, but we'll go with it. That doesn't sound right at all.
It does not.
It sounds very small. Dynamics,
I mean,
I own half that.
One says it's about the size of a tennis court. That sounds a lot better.
Dude, good job, Dynamics. You're like half of China, dude. I'm proud of you. You're the wealthiest person in here. use the BB system to get my gold. Oh, you and Dynamic. Oh, Jaden has the other half. I see. I see. Okay, now it's all coming together. Yeah, because I was curious. Where's the other half then? Cool, cool. We all single-handedly have the demand of gold of the world under pressure. Then, good job. Squeeze them.
Apple trying to fight back above that yesterday high. Same thing with Microsoft. I'm just getting a little bit more buyers, nothing crazy. So far, we're just stuck between midpoint and pre-market high.
So far, we are holding under the golden pocket of the outside bar on the 5-minute on SPY.
Possible lead test on Apple if it holds under 160.34. You guys are awesome, by the way. It finally worked. We finally got to Leland. He messaged me this weekend and said, "Bro, you started a whole wave of people asking for the lead test." Good.
It's become a cult following.
Dude, it's just like it's the sexiest 80% entry I've ever seen.
It is.
I wouldn't promote it unless I thought.
Rejecting off that 9 on the 10-minute with about 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Can't come and take out that midpoint here. Not much volume in this candle so far.
Whoa, Noxta, I see you. I see you. Good job then, Noxta. I figured you were already looking at it because I don't take you as someone who just like hears me say it once, like, all right, I gotta enter. So
All right, just scalp that.
Glad to just be extra confirmation on your own. All right, they need my Cash App. You asked about what about the next 9 to 10 seconds, and it happened twice now.
Netflix trying to make a new intraday high.
which is wild because SPY just keeps pulling back down to this 397.30 area.
Everything else seems to be pulling back as well.
Pretty funny because comms look like the weakest sector at open, and now they're like, with Netflix, they're not looking too bad.
There's a couple things still holding overall really well, even though they pulled back a little bit. Microsoft, Apple, Tesla, Amazon. Still no clear direction.
Real 2300. Thank you for donating to the stream. He said, "Hey bro, thanks for the stream, and I enjoy it. Glad to have you. Glad you enjoy it." Shout out to Real. Sorry if I'm abusing your name. But thank you for that, man. Appreciate the positive energy. Be sure to drop a like on the stream, guys. I appreciate everybody who has up to this point. You guys pretty much got it to 125, which is what I requested, so I appreciate that. We're still kind of fighting this 397.26, 25 area. If we can break this, we could definitely see some more sellers take us lower, especially now that we've gotten the retest of that retracement above. If buyers can defend here, we need to continue to look for a potential base build. Suck it, bro. We like them.
30-minute candle in a minute.
All you had to do is say that. I mean, it's okay. I know some people support me. They just don't think to drop a like on it, which I get it. You know, I lazily forget it sometimes too. Apple's still pulling back kind of heavy. They even made that low under there. They're testing today's open. Since that Lee test confirmation.
A little bit of rejection at the bottom of that outside bar.
I heard Royal 2300 and I was like, damn, fattest donation ever. I hope somebody doesn't donate 2300 to me. I'd feel kind of bad because what if they came back later and like, that's all I had? It's like, I don't want that to happen. Y'all better not do some shit like that. Do not donate money that you need. Shouldn't be donating at all. Focus on yourself. I support you if you get to hit like, or do I?
Break down under that midpoint on the new candle. See if it's going to confirm with volume.
XLC turned red. XLK turned red. Let's see what else turns red.
Now, YouTube actually doesn't take as much of a percentage as you think. They actually are pretty modest about it. Can I donate my trading account for you to trade on? Good job on the SPY puts, King Carnage. Like I said, I like shorts more. You just didn't have that follow through yet. But after that retest, it made it look a lot better. And honestly, once we went to Apple and pointed out that lead test, it made it very clear. Whoops, went from the wrong area at first. Once the lead test was hitting on Apple, it almost made it very apparent that Apple needed to at least test that day's open. Secondary target would be today's low. So that kind of helped me out a little bit more with just kind of trying to confirm that with SPY, because that is the king of the market, by the way, guys. If you don't know, Apple is the king of the market. So when that confirms, it's definitely a good short-term indication. They weigh the most. But very good sell-off from then. Like I said, a little risky, but I liked it a little bit more after the retest and the Apple confirmation. And again, we're still in range. Like I said this morning, we could pull back $3, $4 and still be in range. So keep your eyes on pre-market low and previous day close. That's most likely where this wants to sell off if you see any more harsh volume step in.
Google's breaking down even more. And Netflix is still holding up. Let's go WAG, trading AMD. There you go. Another small one on Tesla.
Mel, did you see Leland's post? He posted in Lifetime today. He's like, oh, Bueller posted. I gotta go post now. Got myself into the green on the day after the Apple call failed to hold 1655. Nice job, Brady. Yo, another donation. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Bro, do you signal here live in and out? I'll be here every day. It's my first day here on your channel. I'm not going to sit here and say get in, get out, but I do talk about direction a lot. Sometimes I trade on here. Sometimes I don't. I just chill and just try to point out the weights and what SPY is doing, what you can look out for. But we stream every day, just to give you a little bit of context on the streams. We stream every day, and we have full day streams on Friday. So Monday through Thursday, we stream about 30 minutes before open, a couple hours after the open, and then Fridays we stream from open to close. The full day, the full open market day, that is. So 7-8 hours. I'm not going to sit here and say we signal, but we have called out many ideas before. But I'm not looking to be like, yeah, man, we signal. Totally sit here and be here forever. Just sit here and wait for me to say bye. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that. That's a big thing about our community, too, is like, yes, we have many trade ideas. Yes, we have plays, all that good stuff. But we're not really here focused on that. Like, everybody's really focused on the how and the reasoning. We don't raise sheep. We don't raise followers. Everybody in here is a leader. Every single viewer in here right now is a leader. There's not a single sheep or follower in here. We don't make that crap. Everybody in here makes their own way. Except for dynamics, yeah.
How dare you assume my animal?
Well, Devin, you could never be a sheep. You'd be like some made-up creature, like a dragon or something. Oh, Nox is saying BA. He's stuttering, but he's saying BA.
BA. Alright, are we going to get to this yesterday high or not?
Nice. 396.40s.
Yeah, I just took profits into that because I just don't like the volume yet.
Yeah, I've been scalping this move earlier.
All you can do is hold it for like 30 seconds and you're just looking how slow it's moving. It's like,
Literally, that's what I'm holding it for. 30 seconds, get my money, get out.
Google's just getting hammered right now. About to crack 103. Meta's back in that yesterday low. Netflix is still holding up, trying to make a new intraday high.
It was a sheep noise. I'm sorry, Nox. Stick around and you will see your own alerts in time from learning how price action works. Facts.
finding some buyers here on 4010 yesterday high on ES futures. And that's right above yesterday high on spot. Yeah, all the money Google's losing, Netflix is picking up, that's for sure. Meta's back at that yesterday low, trying to break. Microsoft's coming down to previous intraday low. Tesla's cracking pre-market high / opening price. See if it gets under that. If I lose money, it wasn't my idea. Story of Twitter.
We don't signal dreaming comes on. Oh, I see dynamics. You're hedging yourself against your conscience. I see. Appreciate you, VKK. He said, best community I've been in. Started trading in October 2020 after hopping between 4 groups. Came here in January of 2021. Been here since. Became a lifetime member. Learned lifetime worth lessons. Can't imagine what I was doing back then. I have for sure grown a lot being here. And yeah, shout out to VKK too, because like, he can give me as much credit as he wants, but this man has been working his ass off for a long time now. Noxta, I was actually just about to bug you and ask, are you taking profits or what are you doing? Because it almost hit, meat of low of day and it hit opens. That's 2 really good targets that you've hit for a good exit. So I was curious to see if you were exiting. I just didn't want to bother you. But it looks like you secured gains. Which one did you take profit at, Noxta? Did you do it at open or did you do it at meat of low? Oh, meet a low. Okay, well, he got it then. I'll shut up. I was curious because these were really close together that it was one of those trades which is like, well, you might as well hold to see if it hits here first just because these were so close. Beautiful job, though. You just traded a lead test to the T. Again, if you go, they had this kind of open, weak open, had a good push, continuation higher, and then they had that aggressive dip, their first real aggressive dip since pumping, right? So you want to go from that move to where they finally slowed down at. They went up. They stopped at halfway point. Perfect entry. Keep your stop loss close above, enter, exit, whether it's at the 100%, exit at the open, exit at the meat of the low. Noxta took it all the way to the meat of the low today. So beautiful, beautiful trade by Noxta. They're probably going to struggle with that again for a little bit. Seriously, though, sexy trade. That was nice. What you mean, Burok? I say nothing but good things about you. I was just bragging about you and Rambo last weekend, or last Friday. It's Thursday or Friday. Yeah, I was literally just talking about you, though, last stream. I was talking about how you and Rambo are always, not in my DMs, but you're everywhere. Like, you're always on Twitter, or I always see you guys on Discord. Like, you guys are always around. I love that y'all make y'all's presence known.
See you later, Brady. Hit a PR, too.
Only good thing. See, look at this. Like, just so many leaders in here. Burok, Rambo, Jazz, Noxta, VKK. I mean, there's just... Everybody in here has their own story in this group. Me and Rambo about to demolish something. That's why I had to give you and Rambo the Trader of the Month at the same month. Because it's just like, y'all are like 2 of the same... Not person, like y'all are very different people, but just y'all's consistency and how well y'all keep y'all's presence known to everybody, not in an annoying fashion. Just seem like the same person to me. I think we were looking at how far Burok moved up in the server ranking. Oh yeah, he's like top 30 now. He's like 28 or something, which should be impossible since he hasn't been here that long. That just again shows you how much he's here. I'd have to see where Rambo is on that list. But yeah, Rambo, Burok, did y'all know each other before joining this group, and that's why y'all are so cool with each other, or how do you see server rankings? I don't remember the command.
I got it here.
Okay, bet.
Rambo's 75.
Rambo's ranked 75? That's
Mm-hmm.
Actually throws me off a little bit. To be fair, I do see Rambo on Twitter just as much too, so it's not like it helps.
372 is my rank.
What's yours?
372.
372.
Yeah.
No. No, it isn't. 81.
All right, where's this link at?
I'll copy it in the chat.
There's no way Devin's 372.
No, he's 81.
Okay, I could maybe accept 81. Chris F, you were just asking, check out. You can just type /rank and you can see yours. Holy crap, Pike, you're rank 295. I guess I do see you in YouTube more though, so I'll give you some leeway there. God, Pike.
Oh, so that link doesn't work. Okay. So no.
Oh, just do /levels. There it is. /levels. That's the command. It's always a stupid name. Here's the leaderboard. Let's really get down to some business here. Alright, so I'm in first, but that goes without saying. I can reset y'all's XP. I gave Leland like 100,000 XP at one point, but that was because he's Leland, so he can do whatever he wants. But everyone else in here should be legit. Or no, that was Jason, not Leland that I hooked up. Leland's is legit. Jason's isn't. Cause yeah, look, look, this is how you can see I'm not lying. Look, he has 5K messages. This guy has 9K, right? That's Mike, but he somehow has more XP. That's because I gave him like 100,000 XP to see how it worked. It was not Leland. I take that back, Leland. I'm sorry. Devo's top 10. That's what's up, David, Mike. Both Mikes in the top 10. I see Mike R and then Mike T. Both in the top 10. Damn, King of TA is still in the top 25. That's just how much that dude talked in here.
I wonder what he's been up to.
See, look, Daffy's catching up. I knew Daffy was going to be catching up soon. Yeah, look, Bootrock 28. I'll reset Noxta real quick. Damn, Jack, good job. 36. Even past Marinte. That's really good. Other founder top 50. I see him.
Have a good day, Cameron.
See you later, Cam. How far does this go?
Real far.
I guess it only counts people who've ever typed at least one time.
Yeah, everyone else is rank 1. Or 0.
You don't even deserve a rank you ain't typed in here. Nothing but a 0.
Damn, it's past 1,000.
Good call out by who was that on the volume coming in on the bottom here. Whoever called that out, good stuff. Because we are getting some buyers coming in here. Tesla, XOM, Nvidia, Netflix, SPY, pretty much everything. See how many we do get.
Chris F said, I will probably be last. No, you've typed 2 messages now. You're good. I saw people in there with just 1. You're looking good, man. Oh, if y'all were trying the commands, you have to go to off-topic chat. I took that shit out. I was tired of people typing it just wherever they wanted to. There'd be like a full-blown serious conversation going on and someone would type /rank. It's like, chill out. Have some respect.
That's a big old list to pop up in the feed.
Jay, you say you're in the top 40. That's funny because I was looking at your name. I think you were like 38 or something. And I was like, Jay better be in the top 50. Dude's been here since like the beginning. I never figured out anything to do with those. The levels, because I never have. Like, I never had a good idea for, like, what to do with those levels. I just thought, whatever. Like, there's not, like, a role you can earn for that. I've always thought about maybe setting up, like a free limited lifetime kind of thing. And if you get to, like, level, like, whatever, you can have it or whatever. But I don't know. That's too much.
Get a t-shirt once you get to level 99.
You can add me as a friend on Discord if you get to level 100. Just to put that into perspective, I'm still not level at 100. I'm like hundreds of thousands of messages in.
Wonder who's the highest level in all of Discord.
Mr. Discord himself.
Right. Level 3 million.
We are already friends with Bueller on Discord. Whether it's the real one, we shall never know. He ain't wrong. I'll stop him when he's wrong, guys. Tom from MySpace? Yeah, that's probably the correct answer, actually.
Got this new 10-minute candle. Just hanging out here so far.
Out of curiosity, did anyone get the reference to Jack Handy? Wasn't he a comedian or something?
You don't know who Tom from MySpace is.
Everybody should know who Tom from MySpace is.
He added everybody's friend. Who was your first friend on MySpace?
Tom.
Oh.
A character on SNL from 30 years ago. Alright, so I was half right. Not a comedian. Because we all know people from SNL are not comedians.
Need more cowbell.
Yeah, y'all leave Kid 83 alone. Y'all leave her be. Only one that gets to pass is Kenan. Keenan.
Spy still just trying to hold support here.
Yo, Boo Rock's in the voice chat jamming out in his own playlist. I see you.
Oh yeah. Nine on the 10 minutes at 397.50. Trying to get back over the midpoint, see if we can pop both of those. If not, just looking at short-term retest.
Yo, good luck, Alan.
See you later, Al. Wonder what you buy at a midnight auction in Japan.
Good luck 2 times, Alan. What's up, Sinful? What's on the plate today? What you eating for lunch? What's your first lunch? Let me tell y'all, man, inflation affected Sinful the most. Because this man eats like a king.
Oh, bro, my groceries are insane.
Beef and veal glizzies. Jesus.
If you don't buy, like, GMO packed full sugars or, like, corn syrup foods, like, yeah, it's crazy expensive.
Costco hot dog stays undefeated, though.
Oh, yeah. I was looking at the calories on a Ben & Jerry's, and I was like, man, I could just eat like 3 of these a day, and that would be the cheapest way for me to get my calories for the day.
Honestly, when I used to work for Costco, a hot dog and a sliced pizza that would meet my most of my macros goals just right there. So
There you go. And you got the discount.
no, there's no discount.
Oh, there's no discount?
Not there, no. You do get a free membership though. Macro Master.
So far, nice rejection. Like Leland just mentioned, Microsoft's about to make a new intraday low. Google Meta is still battling down there.
Gee, thanks for the membership, Costco. I'm glad I'm allowed in the store I work in. Boo Rock said, let me repeat, 9 EMA still resistance on SPY. To the cent, another lead test was hitting. It's going from the last drop to the last low, perfectly hitting the halfway point. We'll see if they take out this recent low, though. That's what we don't know they can do.
Got a new 30-minute and 10-minute candle. Trying to push a little bit lower here.
Ooh, good eye, Ben. BJ's pretty lit, too. Costco pizza gets you excited. Respectfully, Sam's is greater than Costco. Sam's is pretty OP.
I think Sam's Club gives their employees like a 30% discount too. So I'd rather work at Sam's.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That was sus.
Hey yo, chill out, man.
I love you, Jay. For like less than $5. I like how he like kept going to like at Costco for less than $5. Yeah, but it was cheap. It was cheap. Oh my god.
There's so many jokes I want to say right now, I just can't.
Thank you, YouTube guidelines.
By the way, Hidden Lane is Jay for anybody who doesn't know.
Mm.
Jay is like an old time OG in my chat. I swear, y'all are something else. Someone hug me. Yeah, you need a hug. No more glizzies for this guy. Oh my god. Alright guys, we're looking for a continuated break under 396.40s to possibly reach 395.50s. That's 2 lead tests in a row.
Amazon, Microsoft trying to move lower. Meta's trying to reject that yesterday low. Netflix finally slowing down. SPY still trying to find some buyers here. Apple's still holding a decent range compared to everything else. Same with XOM.
Peter thought, all right, I gotta change the subject. Yeah, he read my mind. Oh my god. Seem to be holding that 396.40s to the cent so far. Actually, we might have had 3 lead tests.
AMD getting back below previous day low again. Keeping my eye on that.
I know, it's just 2. Comms, the only red... Or no, I'm sorry. Comms and tech are the only red sectors right now. Microsoft taking a nasty dip. AMD and Nvidia going back to the bottom side of their intraday ranges. Almost at pre-market. Ooh, am I seeing a lead test on Netflix? Yeah, like you said, Burog, Bulls better show up, because if they don't, Bears have every reason to take us down lower to 395.50s here. Shared Bitcoin in the charts by members channel. Good stuff. I'll go check it out right now, actually. Not like I really worried about Bitcoin, but it is nice to just check out LTA. Especially Burok, shit's clean. Ooh, good looks. You're looking for a dip opportunity there, I see. Some BTD action. Yo, good job on the BB Trades channel, though, Noxta. You had that love swing, then you got into Apple.
Killing it. It was on Microsoft breaking down some more. Same with Meta, Google.
Yeah, they're not holding 396.40s. Previous candle went red to green to red again. Trying a new strat today called crossing fingers. You guys should do it with me. The drop soon near. I mean, we've pretty much been seeing the drop. I've seen multiple confirmations for drops. We're just still in range. You're still in the pre-market. But it looks like they do want to at least test that pre-market low or head towards it. Pretty much since the first 20 minutes, that's all they've been doing. Fingers crossed, cheeks clenched. Ooh, double confirmation. I love it. Hey, and thank y'all. Y'all got the stream over 140 likes. That's amazing. So far today, I've pretty much just seen 2 really, really good retest entry. I haven't really seen much else that I've been focused on. Pretty much from that first pump, though, to that first slowdown, they actually did reject a really good retracement that we had from literally the first 10 minutes we had this blue area here. They pretty much were fighting for control of that, lost it, rejected it, and then they started giving better seller signals to the downside. Then from the second Lee test, they had another rejection from there, and now they're making a new low of day from that as well. We're still above the pre-market low, but they have had 2 very solid Lee test rejections to the downside. That 1-2 combo. Great question, Dynamics. They asked if we can break pre-market low, what levels are we looking for? Let's zoom out. So under pre-market low, which also takes out previous day close, which is kind of where they're bouncing right now, is previous day close. Under pre-market low, though, you do have a pretty good level here where they kind of bounce end of day and kind of had a rejection from, kind of near about 394.70. But I have 394 flat marked. Then under that, you have 392.60. So 2 very, very strong levels below. But who's to say we break that, though? We could definitely get a bounce, pop up to the middle part of this range again, get some more consolidation, have a boring lunchtime, and then end of day could be exciting. So we'll see. If they don't just keep selling it off, of course. Yep, Deep's got it. Good call out, Deep. He's right on it. What's up, Mel? Are you still in a position, or are you trimming? What you up to? Hey, 150 likes. You guys are too kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Seriously, I appreciate that a lot. And yeah, what a crazy week, man. I had that full Friday stream. It wasn't done there, though. I uploaded a video on Saturday, uploaded a video on Sunday. The grind never stops. Hey, good job, Mel. Up like 18%. Any recommendations for getting out of a losing streak? Asking for a friend. I'll give you my personal advice, because anytime I get on a, it's not even just a losing streak, Ace. It's kind of a mix of like losing streaks plus just taking a bad loss that you know you shouldn't have taken, or that kind of hit you in a place you didn't think you needed to be hit in. And it just feels a lot worse, where you just take that mentally damaging loss. It wasn't even that bad, or maybe it was bad, regardless, though, it hurts you. But something I like to do personally is at least take that next day off. Some people are always like, oh, you should go back and review. You should go back and review. But at the same time, how is your routine? Do you have a trade log? Do you mark the same levels every day? Do you go through the same routine every single week? Are you switching it up? If you are, then you need to quit doing that. Stay stable. 2, if you are being stable, then you need to take the next couple of days off and just kind of sit back. Just watch the charts for themselves. Have no bias. I wouldn't push yourself to have that urge to be like, oh, I need to take a trade. Try to build that strength of not taking trades, and then you'll find yourself limiting yourself to better trade entries. And then also you'll get yourself out of that rut mentally, because now you're more focused on what to look forward to rather than what happened. So you kind of kill 2 birds, 1 stone in that scenario. That's what I like to do, though. I'll check it out, Jack. You talking about Mel sack lunch? We want to talk about my mess this morning. LOL thinks, though. But hey, something me and a lot of other traders have done, regardless of building up an account and then starting over, something that's really awesome, and I like how Boo Boo said it, is playing small. Whether you're mentally trading and visualizing or playing small, it's very helpful. Everyone always thinks, oh, I need to get into the market and trade with 5 contracts or 3 or 2. Just start with 1. Seriously, like, just become the most confident trader ever with 1 contract for a while. And then as you start to develop, not just the knowledge and skills of like, oh, this is where I want to enter, this is where I want to exit, this is what I want to look for, but also the routine, you'll start to find yourself hitting more winners over and over and over, as well as good, reasonable trades. Not just winning, but good trades that make sense to you. So even if they lose, well, it doesn't hurt you so much because you know that your entry was something that you have so much confidence in. You're not going to win 100% of the time. I see you, Mel. I see you.
Decreasing volume into this yesterday high, still trying to hold. Quite a few tickers trying to hold levels. Tesla trying to come back up.
They didn't quite get to 395.50s, but they got very, very, very close. A little over 30 cents away. Oh, good job, Kevo. Good job, Misi. So many good trades today. Hey, and good job, Jack. You got a lead test as well. I'm really putting everyone on. Oh my god, Pike. Y'all gotta see this meme. I'll put it up on stream. Us talking about lead tests somehow got to talking about glizzies.
Honestly, I think that's my fault.
No, I mean, I think it's funny. Gotta have some sort of side conversation. I'll go crazy on here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Damn, coin really just kept falling. I need to go back and look at that chart then. Oh. Oh. Oh.
It's pretty nasty.
Dirty day, dirty day. Baba too, eesh. Sheesh. What's up, Fred Aggs? I see you mentioned that one a couple times now. Which is a very awesome semiconductor company. TXN is a very awesome company. It broke that previous day low very heavily. Big candles popping up after that break. Yo, I see you, Pike, leveling up. Alright, now let's see if we get a third lead test or if they're going to finally invalidate and try to hold off of these lows at pre-market here. Yeah, Mel, it kind of has been like grinding move, really. You've had a good dip, then they had a good recovery, good dip, recovery, and they've just all been like calculated halfway points all the way down. It's just been not choppy. I would say it's slow, but it has been very directional today. We're just still in that range, though. I think a lot of people think like, oh, we're down so bad today, but in reality, we're just still sitting above a really good area. That's why it's always important to zoom out, too. Don't just sit here on the 5-minute. Like, I know I do it for entertainment purposes, so you guys can see things a little easier on, like, stock charts. But in reality, you should be watching the daily time frame a lot more Just to remind yourself, oh, this is where we are. Like, all we did was have trouble with these highs. All we've done is pull back. We are still in bullish control over that 9 EMA. They had a good retracement, held that. Another good retracement, held that. They're just bouncing off of it. We're getting a slight seller reaction. The low volume double confirming what I'm saying. Alright, make sure I didn't miss any messages. Good, good, good. Thank you, financial advice, or not financial advice. I appreciate that. Can't forget that first word, right? Just good, 20% candle deep go. J&J didn't stay at 150 very, my bad, didn't stay at 150 flat very long. See, UNH went up, pretty much gapped up straight to the next level near 487s and slowed down. Got like a $9 range between those two levels there.
They've been going between 460 and 480 for the past week and a half or so. And I guess that gap up got rejected pretty hard.
I bet you're getting tired of that range.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty easy to manage through, though.
I mean, it had such a clean breakdown from those all-time highs.
Yeah,
I
missed that.
Because I remember you and me talked about it so many times during these couple rejections in here, just looking at it so much.
Yeah, we got two double tops.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like a lower high double top in comparison to the higher double top.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, getting a close above the 9 EMA on the 5-minute. Let's watch the 10-minute for a better recovery.
10 minutes testing the 9 right here.
Also, in the last three lead test moves, this is the first one that's potentially invalidating the halfway point and golden pocket. And buyers are showing up. Ooh, Marinte.
Hey.
Check out this video, everybody. This is from Marinte's channel the other day. He actually put commentary on his video, though. That one sounds really, really good. I watched it the other day. Thought I'd share it on the stream when we got in here today. But that video was really cool. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Misi. Yeah, I was gonna say on SPY, it's probably a little different, but no, you're correct though. You are correct. You said SPX. Oh my god. Username NF posted another video. Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot they are the same. They are the same person. Another lead test so far, Mel, but I would say this one's actually fought back in comparison to the other two. I'll show you. See, like from here to here. Rejected, right? From here to here. Rejected, right? But this one's actually trying to fight back a little bit. The other one's actually stopped at the halfway point. This one's actually getting to the golden pocket and is actually trying to hold over. We'll see, though. It does have a little bit of time left.
We should note that we have moved a decent amount on the way down already. So
yeah, that's
if it were to be a failed lead test, it's not that as surprising.
Just because it's the third one, it's like, damn, you know, so sooner enough we're gonna have to slow down and pop above a good level. Right. Sooner or later you're gonna get that buy reaction. Should we guess for it? No, but we should definitely just remind ourselves it's definitely a reality. No, that was good info though. Good info by Leland on SPX as well. SPX rejecting current day open. Good call out Misi. Netflix trying to find support at 50% fib off lower high and previous day high. Just have a buyer strength yet. Oh, just doesn't have buyer strength yet. I see. Now we're trying to see SPY potentially do this. We've gotten our first pump over the 9 EMA. I could definitely see us slowing down here very soon and then trying to make either a double bottom or a higher low, which you might see that lose the 9 EMA, but that second buyer move above the 9 EMA is the one you want to look for. This is not the move you want to look for quite yet. Buy the dip is setting up. We went from lead test, so if we fail this, right, and we come back down and completely fail to make a new low or make a double bottom, make a higher low, look for that second pop above the 9 EMA. That's the move you want to be in. So that's what I'd be looking out for next, up and downside. On the bigger time frames, you guys can see we have defended very well with the higher open. Now all we've gotten is a little bit of retracement. So they're trying to hold over previous day highs. If they can maintain over this level, it's a very, very good sign for buyers on the bigger time frame. If they have to pull back a little bit more and lose the 9 EMA, that could definitely bring back some more fear into the markets for possible more fading. But that's kind of the scenarios we're put in right now for the overall market. I am going to end the stream there. I appreciate everybody being here, tuning in, dropping likes on the stream, donating, subscribing, everything, supporting. Feel free to tune into the Discord for more updates from the community as a whole. Everybody likes to kind of tune in there and engage with each other. So I'll see you guys later on. Again, thank you all for being here. Really does mean a lot. We'll see you in the Discord, and yeah.